How on earth people can still believe it that the currencies like euro, like dollar, like Australian, New Zealand, Canadian dollar, it's a good investment? How on earth it can be a good investment if we see on this chart very high actually drop, actually this is crash of the dollar, the American dollar, and the same is happening with the British pound, the same is happening with Canadian, Australian and New Zealand dollar. This is what is happening. The British pound is going down heavily. American dollar is going down heavily against gold. As this is not an investment. You must take your money and invest in equities, in assets that is growing together with the inflation, together with the M3, the quantity of money in economy. But people still believe somehow today in 2025 year that the currency is a good investment. How on earth? Look at this. Let's say the United States dollar actually lost in last 50 years from 25, 27, 35 dollars per 1 ounce of gold, okay, to $3,500 per 1 ounce of gold. The worst situation was even with the British pound, as the British pound lost from 15 to 2006. So the disaster for the British pound is even stronger. But somehow there are still people talking about currencies that this is a good investment. How on earth this can be a good investment if this is losing to everything, to even to bananas, even to food, to everything. The money itself is just some kind of payment that you can keep for a while, that you can park some money, that big companies, that big countries can hold because it is very liquid. Say asset, but I never call it asset. It is a form of payment. It is actually fridge for keeping money for a while. But you must invest it. You must get interest rate, but the interest rate is always lower than inflation. So you must invest. Have you ever seen any billionaire that actually possess only US dollars? No, they possess companies, shares. They possess houses, gold, silver, and businesses. Please subscribe this channel for more.